Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. Last episode we did a bunch of satellites and whatnots, and what did we do last episode? I don't know. We sent a probe to the moon, perhaps? I don't remember. It's been a while. So it's been a week. That's a while to me. So I did get a couple more requests for some new astronauts, so I added in Nash, the pilot, Balder, the scientist, and Rylan, the stupid but courageous engineer. So we do have a few more Kerbals there. We have a Kerbal that needs rescuing right now. But first, I want to go into the research and development, and we want to get some new technology. And I'm just trying to decide what I want next. I'm going to need this Probodopadine experiment control station to satisfy one of our missions, which is to put a surface science center on the moon and gather mystery goo data, which we already have the mystery goo portion, and we have the the solar panel portion, but we don't have the control station yet. So I could get that, but I think I want to get something else first, and I'm torn between these advanced construction parts, so we can start using some more advanced of the kiss and cast stuff. In addition, fairings and some hinges and other things that are quite useful. Radial mounts, things like that. Lots of storage modules and planetary adapters. I have no idea what they're for. Joint sockets, telescopic joints. I have no idea what any of that's for. But it looks cool. But I really want to get these fuel ducts and the bigger fuel tanks, and then I also want to get the bigger rocketry. So that would give me the Poodle and the Skipper, which are some of my favorites. The Bobcat's pretty good as well, and I think I'm going to go with these now, and I think I'll go with these now as well, and then we'll rely on our first moon trip to get more science, and we need to go to Minmus still as well. So we might send a probe to Minmus at some point and do that. Actually, you know what? I had an idea to do one of our missions, which is to... we have one of our missions, which is to rescue Gilnand, and then another mission, which is to position a satellite in a specific orbit of Kerbal. I was going to do both of those this episode. So I might just do that. I did design a satellite off camera. It's pretty similar to the others. Uh-oh. What's happening? Okay, that was weird. Had a little weird crash there. But anyway, this is the satellite I designed. It's nothing fancy here. But it's a little different than what I normally do. And the requirement is to have mystery goo and a thermometer on board, so we do. I do have solar panels on girders just to make it look a little different. I'm a little torn about the Communitron 16s because they're not very good, and this satellite is going to be actually quite a ways away from Kerbal, so I'm thinking we might ought to put on high gain antennas on somewhere on this thing, and I'm just not sure if it's gonna look good enough here. I think we're gonna go with that. I would put them on here, but it just won't look good on the girders, so I think we're gonna go with this. And I did put a Clampatron docking port on there, but I think we're good with this portion, and I think only now we have to get it up into space. And wow, I changed my headphones, and now this is incredibly loud, so I'm gonna take care of that right quick. Alright, so let's think about what we need to do to rescue the Kerbal that is in space. We could put on something as simple as like a landing can, or we could bring in a P re-entry module. And I'm thinking we might do something like this to put this on there like that. Obviously we need some way to disconnect that. And then we could take up like Nash, our new pilot, to get a little experience. And he could rescue somebody, which would be great. Or we could just do something like we've done in the past with this on here, and then crew capacity. Let's do that. I don't think we need that big one. Alright, we're going to put that on there. We're going to put on the crew module, like so. And then we're going to put on a heat shield on the bottom of that. Heat shield. There we go. Alright, so, and then I'm going to put on a battery on here for that. And we're going to need some parachutes, of course. I'm going to go ahead and put both of those up here. And I don't know that we will need it necessarily, but I'll go ahead and put on a radio antenna back there. And then some solar panels, but they can be on this next section here. Why does that not look right? There we go. And let's see. So for our fuel tanks, we do have some new fuel. So we can put on something bigger like that, and then put on some of our new fuel tanks like so. And put on some solar panels on this guy. Yeah. Just like so. Alright, that looks good. And put on a nice motor on this. Oh, that's these are the Bobcat motors, aren't they? Yeah, I mean the Bobcat engines. Okay, so that would do that for the rescuing. I probably need a reaction wheel on here for this. Oops, there we go. There we go. And let's get this thing up to raised up a little. Alright, so this is going to be a rescue and comsat. So the comsat itself should be able to get itself into position, I think, once we get the rescue underway. So I'm going to put that bigger decoupler on there for that, and we're going to go bigger. Bigger, much bigger. It's not bigger. This is bigger. Okay, so we need this, but we need an adapter. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna put on a nice skipper on there for that, right? Yep. Okay. That should do it for that. Now we just need some. Should I go a little bigger? Just trying to think. I don't want to use up all my fuel getting into orbit and not be able to do my maneuvers. So I'm thinking let's go ahead and put on some new radial mounted boosters. We should have fuel ducts now, so we can do asparagus staging if we wanted to. I don't know that we actually need it necessarily with this launch. Let's see what we got with the rocket boosters here. We got the Pollux, which are freaking huge. My god. Just want to see how big they are. Look at this. My lord. That's rocket boosters right there. I'm tempted to just take those up. That's too much. We wouldn't be able to control this thing. Alright, so let's get these guys. They're a little bit... These might be a little bit much as well, honestly. But that will get us into orbit easily. And then we can go from there. Put those like that. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's put some aerodynamic tops on there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these things all strutted together. This will launch us into orbit, and we will rescue what's his name, and then put our satellite into position. Alright, so I'll see you guys in just a moment. Alright, I went ahead and decided to put in an inline container here and put in some stuff that we might be able to bring the derelict capsule home, depending on what it looks like. And I don't know. I put a parachute in here and some batteries and some. I just put one solar panel. Maybe we should put 2 or 4. Let's go ahead and put 4. We got plenty of room. Put a little motor in here, a couple of Oscar B fuel tanks with both oxidizer and liquid fuel. It might be enough just to bring us back into orbit. So we're going to give that a try. And we do have, who do we have in here? We've got Nash and Rylan, the engineer. We have an empty seat for the rescuee. And we got our satellite ready, and I think we are prepared. I don't like this big decoupler on there. Let's get the smaller one. I'll have a stack separator. Oh my god. Put stack separator on there. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Now we are ready to launch in 3, 2, 1. Launch. And we're off. Nash and Rylan in their first launch with the Kerbal space program. They are both rookie Kerbonauts, but I have faith in their ability to do the job. Their training has been intense, and it has been long, and it is now over. It is time for the real deal with Bill McNeil. So here we go. Going a little fast for as low in the air as we are. That satellite up there is causing all kinds of heck with our drag. All kinds of heck. Gonna have to push through it, Nash. Push through it. Push through it, Nash. Come on, you can do it. Get on up there. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna get kind of in a position of stable position here. Let's drop the extra weight. There we go. There, we're talking. It was almost a disaster, but we made it through there. Still got a little bit of atmospheric interference with our satellite up there, but whew, yeah, that's a poor design for no fairing, that's for sure. Definitely need to make them a little more simple when you don't have fairings to cover them up. Okay, here we go. We're in good position now. We are in a good position now. We are well on our way to our orbital insertion. Just got to get up to our apoapsis, and then we will do our circularization, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so his periapsis is at 80,000, so we're going to go up a little lower than 80,000 so that we can speed up and catch up with him. That should be good there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ready to do our orbital insertion burn with this lower stage. We'll initiate it, and then we will finalize it with this upper stage. And then we should have plenty of fuel still to do our the rest of our maneuver here, I hope. He keeps saying something about Big Daddy. I'm not sure who he's talking about. Jeb, perhaps? Does he call Jeb Big Daddy? I don't want to get into the Nash and Rylan relationship with Jeb, but I think they're calling him Big Daddy. I'm pretty sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and get ready to do this burn here and see if the apoapsis runs away from us. It is not, so that's good. So we are doing our circularization burn here. And just checking everything, checking all our gauges, looks good. Everything's in good shape. We're doing good. Nice view of the curb in there. Alright. And detach lower stage. Bobcat is bobcatting. And we are definitely running away from the apoapsis with that. Let's get a little closer. There we go. And get ready to do our circularization. And we are just about there. Let's go ahead and get up there. Get that done. And boom. Alright, we are now circularized in orbit. Rylan and Nash, their first time in space. And we're going to have to set Gilnad's, what is this guy? Gilnad? Vessel as our target. And then we're going to do a few orbits so we can catch up with him. And then we might look at going ahead and popping out that that satellite there. Yeah. We'll go to our periapsis and add a maneuver. Let's go throw in a few orbits here. Bunch of orbits. That's okay. Got nothing but time. If I would have lined up him prior to the launch, this would have been a little bit better, but that's okay. Planning schmanning. Planning schmanning. Is that a word? It is now. You can probably dial it in from there. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. 0.1. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up time, and we are going to add an alarm clock for my maneuver node, and we're going to orbit until we get to the correct position. But first, I'm going to go ahead and launch my satellite here. And get that weight off of us. Alright. So we're going to have a little bit of space junk here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and detach that. Decouple. There we go. And this is now going to... Oh, I'm looking at the decoupler. Okay, here we go. Activate our antennas. I didn't put these things on here because they were an afterthought. There we go. And this thing, I just want to go prograde and get up to an apoapsis height of 7,800. Wow, that's a lot. I hope I have enough fuel. Alright. Here we go. Activate the engine. Here we go. Don't hit us. Oh! God bless America. Yeah. 3,049 Delta V. This thing is not going to have the Delta V necessary to get into position. It's going to take 3,000 just to... Oh. What am I... What am I doing? This is not the maneuver node for this. Ah, you stupid idiot. I lost my maneuver node. Well, darn. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's just kill that. Okay. Let's go prograde. Why am I going prograde? Because I gotta get up to 7842. I hope I have enough delta V for that. And I'm gonna have to change our inclination by 18 degrees. But I'll do it once we get way up here. Because, you know, much more efficient to change your inclination when you're far away from the planet. And yeah, this is gonna take a while. Alright. Go ahead and get that up there to where we need it. 7842. Ah! A little bit too high, that's okay. And then 3 million for our neighbor there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this part because this will give us a little bit of this will help us with our getting the time passed for the other thing. We lost one of our high gain antennas when we crashed into the vessel. That's hilarious. That was awful. That was some bad piloting on me. I should have paid more attention to our location there. I was just like, full blast! Yeah. No. That's not how you do things in space, buddy. And there we go. And we got our contract complete. 134,000 funds. Awesome. Okay. Now back to our ship. Alright, first I'm going to clean up our inclination a little. Get us back into the same plane there. And then we will set up our maneuver for our intersection with Gilnand. Gilnand the Barbarian. Sounds like a barbarian's name. Gilnand. I'm Gilnand the Barbarian. Alright. We are now 2 minutes from our burn. And so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to do that. It's a very small burn, and it should get us within 1.1 kilometers, which is as good as I could get it in this location. And then once we get that into good shape, we can get a little closer and grab the Kerbal and see if we can do repairs on his module, and maybe bring it home separately. Maybe. All right. You know what I should have packed? Darn. Should have packed a Probodobodon, so I could just probe it down instead of having to rely on somebody to fly it. But you know, whatever. It's all for fun. Let's go ahead and get that burnt and oof, overburned there a little bit. Okay, yep, so 3.5. Let's see if we can get just a little bit closer here. Alright. Now, after dipping through the atmosphere there, like a buffoon, we can go ahead and fly up to our intersection, kill our relative speeds difference, and then go pick him up. Alright, here we go. I am going to burn here, kill our difference in speed, and there we go. Let's make sure we don't get too close to our periapsis. Okay, it's back up out of the atmosphere. That's good. Alright, so we got a 0.1 intersection there, so that's good. I think we should be able to just warp up there, and we should be able to see them. There they are. Okay. I think if we warp towards our intersection, we will be within 100 meters of him. So let's just go ahead and give it a little bit of time warp here so that we can get into position. Looks like it is a MK1 module, perhaps. Is that what it is? Can't tell. No, it's a landing can. Landing can. Yeah. That's, I don't know if that would survive at re-entry or not without a heat shield. Don't know if I want to try it, more importantly. Alright, so let's go ahead and get him out. Gil, it's an engineer. Alright. And he's going to let go. He's going to come on over here. He is an engineer. Let's go ahead and let him do a little bit of work on the pod right quick. And just see if we can get it to re-enter. Even if we don't pilot it down. We can at least get it to re-enter and then burn it up in the atmosphere. Alright. Okay. Inventory. Let's get the Oscar. Can he carry the Oscar? Is he carrying it? I don't know how this works. Oh, he is carrying it. Okay. Where's the... There it is. Oh, I can't, I can't use my thing when I'm holding this. Oh gosh. Okay. How do I pick it back up? G? Boy. I should have brought the manual. G, no, tab. There we go, there's that. Okay, well, that's not working like I'd hoped. Yeah. Okay, grab, there it is. You have to hold it down, okay. Hold it down, grab. Okay. Let's try it again. This is tricky. Especially floating in space. Alright. G, grab. Can I put it in my... No. Okay, it's too big. Oh, boy. That's what she said. Okay. Let's grab it. Grab. Alright. And I can't use my... stuff. Reset orientation and position. Alright. Well, it's not going to work, apparently. Because I can't fly while I have it in my hands. Alright, well. That's unfortunate. Move closer to the part. Okay, well. Well, I guess we got two pieces of space junk out there now. Alright, that's fine. It was a good thought anyway. I could have put at least solar panels or something on there. Because I can carry those. If I had a container that I could put on my back, that probably would have worked as well. Can you grab hold of this? No. Because I'm going to have to get old boy here, Nash, out of the ship. Alright, so Nash is going to go EVA. Let go. And we'll grab Gilnand here. He's going to go on up. Howdy, thanks for the rescue. I know you brought a lot of parts here, but don't need them. Alright, so let's transfer you from there to there. And then Nash is floating away here. Alright, can you do an EVA, Nash? You bet. Okay. Get your jetpack on, grab a stick of juicy fruit. Taste is gonna move you, buddy. Alright. Well, I guess let that be a lesson to you. You don't know what the heck you're doing. Alright. Go ahead and board. And let's take a look at where we're at. Alright, well, unfortunately we already passed the point of no return. Let's go ahead and warp around to here. We're going to come in for a nighttime landing at the Space Center. The engine absorbed some of the heat there. I know that makes some people nervous. I like to see the fireworks. They're pretty. Alright, how are we doing on this? It is not. Alright. Still not slowing us down a lot, so let's go ahead and burn just a little more. And stop it there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and detach. There we go. Let's decouple that. Bye-bye. It's gonna go on down, crash in the city, and we're gonna get a little closer, I hope. Nope, gonna be a little short. That's what my parents told me, son. Gonna be a little short, and I was. Damn. All right, coming down in some neighborhoods. Let the kitties cheer the returning heroes. Alright, very good. We are recovered. And no science, but we did get 2 missions completed, so that's good. And I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, throw me some likes, leave me some comments, and as always, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.